Today's lesson is about the letter C, which makes the K sound. The letter C. So how do we sound the letter C? We say K usually, but sometimes it has a S sound. So K or S. There are certain rules when you will use it as a K sound. The most common is where there's an A after it, an O, or an U. Usually when it's a S sound, there's an E or an I after it. So now practice with the mirror saying the K or the S sound. Let's learn how to write these letters. We start from here, we go up to the top of the line, round, down to the bottom, and stop. There will be a space between it. So it's not a full circle, it's just slightly below the top line and it's slightly above the bottom line. Again, a few spaces down from the top line, go up to the top, round, down, touch the bottom line in a curved motion and come up and stop. Okay, round, down, touch the bottom line, come up to the top, round, down to the bottom, and stop. The capital or uppercase C is very similar to the lowercase c, so this is an easy letter to write. The only difference is this is tall, it goes right to the top, and this one is from midway between the line, and try not to do that where you go under the line. Try and stop on the line. Okay, that's better. So you have to be careful in this motion so that you don't go under the line like how I did in the first example. So again, same motion, just the smaller version because it's a lowercase c, giving you a K sound. Now we've learned how to read this word, so it's easy for us. K, and N, can. And here's a picture of a can. Sometimes the K can be at the end or in the middle of words. So here's a B, A, K. And we keep this, we call it a kicking K, which you'll learn about later, when we're using it usually at the end of words. So back, back, and here's the back of someone. He has a backache. We've done this word before also. K, A, B, cap. And you've done this word as well. K, A, T, cat. Now, I did tell you that there are some times when the K sound is not used, it's used a S sound. For example, S, A, N, T, cent. Okay, the cent is like money, like coins. And another word is I. Can you see? There's an E after it, so it's a sound, ice. And if I wanted to change the E and I wanted to put a Y, it would still be IC. So sometimes the Y acts like a vowel, okay? So far all of these words have an A sound. So because the K in the first word, in the third word, and in the fourth word there's an A after the C, it makes a K sound. If there was an O after it, for example, K, O, T, it would still make a K sound. If there was a U after it, K, A, T, cat, it will still make a K sound. But if there's an E after it, it's a sound. If there's a Y after it, it's a sound like an IC. And if there's I after it, so for example, city, C-I-T-Y, this will make a sound because of the I. Okay, so these are your main things to remember. If it's E, Y, or I after the letter C, it will make a, so it sounds like a snake. But if there is an A, O, or U, usually it will make a K sound, which sounds just like the K for kite.